Hi, I'm Declan and welcome to my experience with Pokemon Shining Pearl. Let's get started. My childhood friend Barry wakes me up at 3 a.m. to go see a rare Pokemon at Lake Verity. He drags me outside, only for me to get slapped by Arceus because he couldn't kidnap me and send me to his way. Barry runs to the lake as I slowly follow behind, and once we get there, we immediately get attacked by a flock of starlies. This is an open briefcase with 3 Pokeballs inside. I pick Turtwig while Barry decides to use Chimchar. My turtle starts to eat some birds when suddenly an old man and some 4-year-old girl walk up asking me questions about Turtwig, which I named Rocky, and how I knew how to battle Pokemon. After and the old man discussed Turtwig's custody issues, he introduces me to the 4-year-old girl, whose name is Dawn. The old man, Professor Rowan, gives me a DS with info on all the Pokemon in the Sinnoh region. I head back home to grab my Nike's trainers, and then I leave for my journey. I make it to Sandgem Town, and Dawn attempts to tell me where a hospital is, while also showing me a picture of a weird blue penguin. I try to walk around her, but she insists on showing me how to catch a Pokemon. As she fails at catching a Bidoof, I sneak around her and catch a Starly that I named Thanos and a Shinx I named Spork. I make it to Jubilife City, only for my journey to get interrupted again by some scam artist selling me a watch. I find the slave clowns for him before they could escape to the circus, and he gave me a free watch as compensation. Heading to Oreburgh City, Barry decides he wants to have a battle with me, to see how many Pokemon I've caught and how strong they were. He can't beat me, I've got a gun, named Spork. Sweep his entire team. I find Rourke in the mines and ask him to battle me. He agrees and runs off to the gym. I battle him, and Rocky learns Razor Leaf mid-battle, making the battle way easier. Back to Jubilife City, and find Dawn and her Club Penguin arguing with evil people from the cable company. I beat them up for her, and as a thanks for stopping them, some lady gives me a ball capsule. A ball capsule for Rocky and continue on. I head to the Valley Windworks to save a little girl's dad, and I catch a Shellos I name Goomy. Beat up the grunt guarding the door, evolve Thanos into a Staravia, and steal the Windworks key from the frolicking grunts in the flower field. I get Jirachi and Mew from an old couple near the Pokemon Center, and shove them in my box because they don't like to use mythical Pokemon. I infiltrate the Valley Windworks and start aimlessly running around, grabbing items and looking for Mars, a Team Galactic captain. Mars was tough. She took out most of my team, starting with Thanos, then Spork. I sent out Goomy so I could heal Rocky, and he was killed. After Goomy fainted, I thought of the most noble strategy for beating Mars. I spammed withdrawal and potions until I had max defense, and then started the chipping game. I finally beat Mars, and after the battle, Rocky evolved. Spork evolves into Luxio shortly after while fighting a Haiku. Now my pets are bigger, better, and in their awkward teenage years. Yay. I head into Eterna Forest and find Cheryl, who asks me to guide her through the forest. I say no, but she drags me through anyway. I find a Baniri, name it Bugs, 'cause it's funny, and make it out of the forest. I make it to Eterna City and head to the gym. I unfortunately lost to Gardenia, but then I remembered the Grand Underground, so I went down to mine. 20 minutes of mining, I head back up and buy a bunch of items like potions. I spam Curse to get the max attack and defense, and tackle the crap out of Gardenia's Pokemon until she gives me the badge. After the fight with Gardenia, Rocky learns Bite, which should be good. I backtrack to the forest so I can go to the mansion and catch a Misdreavus. After a bit of time with no luck, I catch a Ghastly and name it Gargoyle. Afterward, I go to the Team Galactic hideout to fight Jupiter and save the bike shop guy. Jupiter wasn't as much of a problem as Mars because of Curse and Goomy. Flamethrower was a problem for Rocky though, so I sent out Spork to paralyze her Skuntank. I get a green bike and go down Cycling Road so I can go to Wayward Cave and catch a Gible. I don't find a Gible, but I find an armor fossil in the Grand Underground. I head back to Oreburgh City and get a shield on, that I named Barrack, from the armor fossil. I make it to Heartland City to find my mom trying to relive her glory days when she was some big celebrity. I try to leave, but my mom insists I stay and try a contest. After doing the most goofy yawn dance on stage with Rocky, I decide to check out the gym, but unfortunately it's closed. I'm told that the next gym is in Veilstone City, so I make my way there. Barry decides that he wants to battle me, so I pound his Monferno into the dust. I check my map and realize that I have to go to Salacion Town before I can go to Veilstone City, so I head there instead. I make it to Salacion Town and put Barrack and Bronzor, that I find in Wayward Cave, into the daycare for easy training. From there I walk to the tower to get the Strength HM, and then go to Veilstone City. There are 2 main reasons why I want to go to the Veilstone City: to beat the gym and to get a Pikachu hoodie. The route to Veilstone City has always given me trouble, but this time it felt easy, except Ace Trainer Maya and Dennis. They're always annoying. I finally make it to Veilstone City and achieve my one goal: getting the Pikachu hoodie. Hey, do you have any smaller sizes?